Hey, I'm your TM Davis. My life just got major. LadiCEO. I know y'all see this head. It looks a mess, don't it? Oh, well. I'm putting on a wig. It's about to be a wig New Year. Anyway, here's the thing. Don't let nobody make you feel like you tripping. Here's what happened to me. I feel like in so many situations, I am so misunderstood. Who I am, my motives, and all these things. I've literally had men wonder what was wrong with me because they were like, she's just too perfect. No, seriously. And I have people who literally try to figure out, where's the catch? When is the ball gonna drop? She's not this person. And they don't realize that that's what it is with them. Some of them, they don't realize it because they haven't dealt with themselves. So earlier this month, something happened and it threw me. And I was like, why does this person feel like they gotta play me to give somebody else props or, big up somebody else? We always say you don't have to dim my light to shine. Well, this person I felt tried to dim my light to light a fire under somebody else who I'm cool with. Like, I'm good with that person. And I was just like, I don't understand this person. And I literally was like, I don't get it. And I was talking to one of my good girlfriends, and she said, you need to pray to God and ask him why you are so misunderstood. She told me that. And I may have said this on here before, but I'm saying it again. She was like, you need to pray to God and ask him why you misunderstood in so many places, in so many areas. Personal life, work life, church life, like everywhere. I seem to be misunderstood. My character. People can't put me in a box. It's almost like they can't put me in a box, so they can't put their finger on me, who I am. They have a thought of me and who they think I am and who I should be, but I'm so not that it throws them off, right? So I talked to my girlfriend about it, and I prayed on it. And I hit up two friends, people who know me. And I said, what do you think about me? Do you think I'm extra? Do you think I'm doing things for show? Just in life, period. Just who I am as a person. Do you think that, when I move, I am presenting a show? Like I'm asking them, I'm like, do you think I'm showing this is a act for me? Do you know? Because they know me. These people that I asked, they know me. And I prayed to God. So here's what God did. There is a video, Nina Simone. And I know I've referenced this video before because I always go back to it. Because when me and one of my girlfriends found it, we was like, that's it right there. That's it right there. And in the video, Nina says she wants to be so much of herself that people consider her and they have to consider themselves. Meaning they have to consider who they are because I'm so much of who I am. And I strive to be so authentic. I really do. I strive to be so authentic that there's no second guessing. I am very genuine in my actions and my motives. Do I get it right all the time? I don't. But I literally strive to be authentic because I truly believe when I'm authentic, it should make you comfortable in being who you are and knowing that I'm flawed too. I've had people tell me that I don't go through nothing. And I'm like, I go through stuff. It just don't look like what you think it should look like. I don't carry it the way that you carry it. And not saying that I'm better. It's just my relationship with God is just that deep that I don't have to carry it on my, everybody ain't got to know. Now, some people know. Those that God opened the door to know. Or maybe later on I tell them. So God sent me to that, and he told me that, and what God placed in my spirit was, you're you. You're authentically you. One of my friends, and it's so funny because it was a male, and he said, people are jealous of you. He said people are jealous of the fact that you can step out and be authentically you. And that brought back a memory from when I worked at Home Depot, where this lady, she used to give me so much grief. Like, this lady was so mean to me, so rude, just all the things. And she was like, one day she literally told me, she said, you know why I don't like you? Because you come here and you be who you are, and I can't be me. She said, because if people didn't like who I was, it would hurt my feelings. And I was like, wow. Like, she literally told me that. And I was just like, wow. Because if you knew her and you seen how she walks around and you would never think that. And people, I feel like I disarm people a lot of times. And they don't understand how they're disarmed. Because I'm genuine in my heart. Like, I want the best for you. I love you. I seriously love you. And so my other girlfriend, she said, knowing you for all these years, I know you're not extra. I know that you're genuine. I know who you are. Like, I wouldn't think that. And when it did that, and then my girlfriend, I talked to her again, and she was like, you got your answers. Why am I bringing this up now? I was talking to another girlfriend yesterday about something different. Like, I didn't talk about this, but we were talking about a person who, that I had issues with, that brought about the whole conversation. One of the people who made me start wondering, am I being extra, all these things, because of the way that they handle me. And she said, they don't like you because you exposed them. She, out her mouth. I didn't ask her, what do you think about this? None of that. She said, they don't like you because you exposed them. She said, Anya, people don't like you because you expose who they are. Because you're doing everything out of the pureness of your heart. You're going off of what God is telling you. And so many people are not doing that in life, period. They are not doing that. They are not moving as God would have them to. And you're exposing that. And that brought me so much. And it's been weeks, y'all. Weeks and weeks and weeks since the other situation. And for her to come out her mouth, I said, God, a delayed response. So when I talked to my other girlfriend, she said, Anya, I'm glad that you got that confirmation. She's saying you wasn't emotional and you wasn't in it. Like, your feelings wasn't uprise when you got that. When you got that confirmation. And I'm just thankful to God. Because as I move on my job, in life, at the church, I feel so misunderstood. And what I always say is, you can't put me in a box. You probably think you know who I am, but you don't really know who I am until you really sit down. And most people, when they find out who I am, they absolutely love me. Because they know I want the best for them. So, if you got all the way to the end, God bless you, and continue being who you are. Because I don't intentionally do things to expose people. I just show up authentically myself. And that's all I know how to do. Okay, love you, bye.